Hello, my name is Kimberly James, also known as the Green Goddess, and I'm here today to do two things: to introduce myself and let you know what I do, and to lead you, guide you in a meditation. So, as I said, my name is Kimberly James, Green Goddess, and I'm an English professor at a community college, but on the side, I am a yoga instructor, mostly in the restorative practices, yin, restorative, Thai body work, yoga nidra. I'm also a Reiki 2 practitioner, sound healer, what else? CAP facilitator. So CAP stands for Kundalini Activation Process, which is not Kundalini Yoga. And CAP is a practice of surrender, deep surrender. And that's mostly what I do. You've probably never heard of it. There are only 87 CAP facilitators in the world and only 2 black CAP facilitators. I'm one of them. And so that is mainly what I do. I hold virtual CAP classes since the pandemic, Tuesday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm based in Atlanta, Georgia, though I'm currently sitting in Santa Monica, California. There's a story to that. So I facilitate CAP classes. If you're in the Atlanta area, I sometimes host group in-person classes, and I'm open to offering more if you have a studio or would like to host a group CAP session. CAP is a phenomenal, profound, deep healing energy practice that I call 1,000 times more powerful than Reiki. And if you're interested in more, check out my Instagram, IG, I'm Green Goddess Wellbeing. Facebook, I'm also Green Goddess Wellbeing. And you can always email me at greengoddesswellbeing@gmail.com. Or check out the website Venant, VENANT, Wong, WONG.com for the official CAP website. In addition to being a CAP facilitator, I am an Ayurvedic wellness coach, and I'm currently studying at the Atlanta Tantra Institute to become a sex doula. If anything, pandemic has taught me the importance of touch. And there are so many people who are touch deprived, and so I'm working on helping people communicate better to get their needs met, their sexual and non-sexual touching and loving and healing needs met. And so that's just a little bit about me. I love working on my healing modalities, the different ones I do, and I'm constantly studying. I am, as I said, currently in Santa Monica, California. I've lived in Santa Monica for the last 8 years, in Los Angeles for 19 years. I moved here from Boston, Massachusetts. But in August, I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. And I moved pandemic, right? I'm teaching. I still have my job, which is here in Santa Monica, but we're remote. And just because of different circumstances in my life, I will be able to not have to be on campus, which is up the road, that's why I'm pointing that way, until sometime in 2023. And so since I didn't have to be here, I was like, why am I paying expensive Santa Monica rent when I could go somewhere else? And just by chance, I had the opportunity to buy a place in Atlanta, which I would never, ever be able to buy a place here in LA. So I took the leap. I bought a place sight unseen in Atlanta, and I've been in Atlanta for a few months. But I had sublet my apartment. I'm telling you this long story, there is a purpose. I sublet my apartment here in Santa Monica until right now. And so I've come back. My subletter has gone. I've come back to clear out my apartment. It's very, very bittersweet because I won't get to see a lot of people. I'm recording this during the kind of height epicenter of COVID. And most of my friends, all of my friends really are very, very cautious. And so even though I'm back in LA, I won't get to really see people or hug people or love on people. So it's a bittersweet to be back. And I drove across the country and I dropped my stuff off my apartment. I live 4 blocks away from the beach. I've had a fortunate life. I dropped my stuff off and the first place I hit was the beach. And I was so excited to be back at the beach, I have to tell you. So going to the beach, I haven't been to the beach since August. I truly, truly, truly miss the ocean. Atlanta has been lovely, even though I haven't done much, but I'm really an ocean baby, and I miss being able to see the ocean on a daily basis. So part of my trips to the beach, which really helped me stay sane in the beginning of COVID, was to be able to go and listen to the waves and just sit on the sand, and it was my meditation. And so I thought, what a perfect thing to do is to invite you to an ocean meditation, since I get to go to the ocean today. And I live in what used to be a black neighborhood in Santa Monica. And if anyone knows Santa Monica, California, there are not a lot of black people in Santa Monica anymore. But my area was historically a black part of Santa Monica. 2 doors away from my apartment is the oldest black church in Santa Monica. It's still standing. It's still a black congregation, though it's a very small congregation. And down the street, where I'm going to take you for the meditation, was the Inkwell. And many, many people don't know that there was an Inkwell in Santa Monica, California. And it stretched just for 1 block between Bay and Bicknell. And that was the area that black people were allowed to enjoy Santa Monica Beach. So I'm going to take you there, show you the plaque that's there, and then just let you enjoy the ocean waves and the sounds of the beach for a short meditation. So that's me. Again, I hope you'll check me out on Instagram, Green Goddess Wellbeing. I'm happy to answer any questions about any of the things I do. I also do private and small group CAP sessions, as well as group CAP sessions that I lead on those Tuesdays and Saturdays. So I would love to hear from you, and I hope you enjoy the beach meditation. Welcome to Santa Monica Beach with all the sights and sounds in the distance. There's the Santa Monica Pier, Santa Monica Beach, and I'm bringing you down here for Black History Month to show you this plaque, which is often overlooked. It is at the end of Bay Street and Lifeguard Tower 20, if you're familiar with Santa Monica. And this was the Inkwell of Santa Monica. Yes, Santa Monica, California did have an Inkwell beach, and it was 1 block from Bay Street to Bicknell, 1 block long, and this was the part of the beach where black people were allowed to be. And so this plaque here commemorates the Inkwell, and I'll read it just in case you can't see it on here. A place of celebration and pain, the beach near this site between Bay and Bicknell streets, known by some as the Inkwell, was an important gathering place for African Americans long after racial restrictions on public beaches were abandoned in 1927. African American groups from Santa Monica, Venice, and Los Angeles as early in the 1920s to the end of the Jim Crow era in the 1950s preferred to enjoy the sun and surf here because they encountered less racial harassment than at other Southland beaches. In the 1940s, Nick Gabaldon, a Santa Monica high school student, was the first documented black surfer, taught himself how to surf here. And you can read more about Nick. There are books written about him. And I know the city of Santa Monica, or groups in Santa Monica, are working on making this a larger commemoration for the Inkwell. And so again, at the end of Bay and Bicknell, and there's the pier. And there's famous Hotel Casa del Mar. And from what I've learned from history is that used to be a whites-only hotel. And they used to have grand parties with musicians, and that black people would sit out here on the beach and listen and dance to the music because they weren't allowed inside. So, a little bit of history about Santa Monica Beach. And just to note, I don't own the rights to that music. I'm not playing the music, but it's in the background, a little Prince for you. So there you go, Santa Monica Beach. Welcome to Santa Monica Beach, my happy place, the ocean. I haven't seen her since August when I moved away. I'm so delighted to be here. When I lived here in Santa Monica, I would come almost daily, and this would be my meditation. So my offering to you for Black History Month is an ocean meditation. Enjoy. in honor of the Black residents of Santa Monica, tourists, visitors, friends, and family who enjoyed a little bit of Santa Monica Beach from this slice of the Inkwell, and to Nick Galvadon, who surfed the waves here. Thank you. And thank you for joining me in this meditation. Many blessings.